Hello, hello, and welcome back to Sonic Adventure DX.
Oh yeah.
We are doing E102. This one was, this is Jamie's actually last one because I just finished off with Big, so this is the last one that was chosen. And this isn't a very, like, super duper long, hi Metal Sonic. This isn't a very super duper long story, but I actually quite like this story because you are a robot. Which is different because obviously you're always like Sonic going around destroying robots, but you never actually get to, like, I guess, see the perspective of a robot. And this one's like they've given him like they try to give him like a full personality, and this one is called E102 Gamma, where you get to basically see like Eggman basically create his robots and stuff. So we're on the, I guess you could say in a way, we're on the bad side in a way, I guess. Also, if you think the textures look weird, this is the Dreamcast texture model that's gone over the Adventure DX model. I tried it out one time, like when I was streaming as well, because it actually makes the game look a bit better. The lighting's a little bit weird, I will admit. Like in some sections, like here it looks very turquoisey for some reason. I don't know why, but I guess it's just a Dreamcast. But for the most part, like, there's actual textures rather than like the models looking very shiny, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know what happened there.
Did not respond.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw that. Well, you probably wouldn't see it, but there's a bit of a freeze there. But yeah, this one's really easy. This is just basically tutorial the game, really. Well, not tutorial the game, but tutorial. This is the tutorial level where it's like, hey, you know, learn to aim, learn to fire. That's all you're doing. It's pretty cool though. You know, it's like a precursor to Sonic Adventure 2's like shoot 'em up with like Tails and Eggman and stuff, which we'll get to eventually. But yeah, the one thing, you just have to destroy Sonic. You have to keep aiming at him, I think. But yeah, that's it. That's literally
job done.
Speed run high. It's really easy. But you're on a time limit actually. Like every mission that he does, you're on a time limit. So in order to increase your time, you have to actually destroy enemies, and that gives you like seconds. So yeah, E102 Gamma's time limit. If you run out of time, that's it. You lose. You fail the mission. Did you just clip through the?
I don't know. It seemed like
I don't know what. I think you have to go down to the bottom.
Oh, do you? I thought you had to do that next.
He's around here somewhere. Eggman's around here somewhere. I couldn't tell where he was last time either. There he is. You have to go up to him because of the turquoise colours. I couldn't tell where he was.
Okay then, Gamma. Here's your test. If you want to stay on board, you must be able to pass it. So pay attention to what.
Oh, it's time for our driving lesson. You got to pass our theory. You got to do our theory first.
The almighty egg carrier.
You can't be flying around without a license.
Come forth, Beta.
And here's apparently our so-called brother to Gamma. Well, these are all like these are all called the E series, and they're all based off like the Spectra rays. So obviously Gamma, Beta. I think there might be one that's Omega. I think, possibly. I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember all the names. But yeah, they're all like based on that. So this one's, they've got Alpha as well. So you know, like pre stuff. But this is pretty much the boss fights in this game for like E102, and they're not really that hard. They're fine. They're fine. Like I enjoy them, but they're pretty straightforward.
Just target them and shoot them.
And you can lock them in place as well. It's pretty easy. You can just make them not do anything. The hardest boss, which makes sense, is the final one because he's actually competent. But even that, it's not even super duper hard. But it provides a bit of a challenge when we get to it.
More to you than meets the eye. I hereby grant Gamma permission to serve on board the egg carrier.
Oh boy. We sound like we're pirates or something. You got to go on the egg carrier with the rest of the crew. They were just sliding across the screen there. Well, the brothers together in arms. We'll see more of them. We'll see more of them very soon. But this is the only time we see him, because spoiler alert, he won't be in any other game, but he gets replaced later on with another robot called Omega, who kind of, like, I guess becomes the... He does make a cameo actually in Sonic Adventure 2 as like generic enemies. So it's kind of like, hey, you know, Gamma's kind of here, but not really. But yeah, like you'd think, these robots are literally flickies, like they are in classic Sonic, that have been put into robots. Spoiler alert. But I mean, if you played a Sonic game, you know that's pretty much how it's always. What's going on here? Come on down to the Eggman show. Contestants ready?
Egg carrier crew are here today.
Oh, he's doing the speech. Never mind. I'm going to build a wall. A very big wall, and you're going to help me.
A wall as big as me.
A wall to stop that pesky blue hedgehog. And never mind, he's going after Froggy. So this is like the tie-in to like when Big is like randomly trying to find Froggy, and then yoink, E102 just kind of steals it, and he's like, no, what are you doing? Because apparently this frog is possessed by chaos. Its tail. Don't ask me how. I don't know. That's just apparently chaos can like separate itself and do that. So you know. Not like I've seen this before, because I have. Also, hi Cream. But that's also a thing. Like you never see Cream in like a 3D game other than like Heroes. That's like the first time you see it. I want to say you have to go to Emerald Coast.
Okay.
So you want to go in that direction. I think it's Emerald Coast is the first level.
We'll find out.
We'll find out, because we want to get to the frog, and that's where the frog is. So yeah, you're going the right way. No, the other way.
This door.
Yeah.
This door. Ah, yeah, there we go.
Also, he floats because he can't go in the water. I like that. Oh, you have to target.
Oh, there we go.
That's why I did the targets are there. Yeah. Break it down, Carnage. We haven't quite gotten to Omega. I just wants to annihilate everything, but this'll do. Catch the frog.
Frog. Where?
He's at the end. He has to go to the end.
Oh.
But yeah. So this is a gimmick. You're not really gaining seconds here, but normally like you destroy enemies. There you go. You get like 1 second, and you add that to your time. Whoa! But it's pretty straightforward, honestly. See, I don't like I don't hate. See, I'm kind of because like they do this obviously in Sonic Adventure 2 a little bit differently with like the mechs. But the thing is, I don't like the way the mechs control in Adventure 2 personally. But I like how E102 Gamma controls here, because he's actually got like decent. I don't know, he just has decent control, and he actually gets decent speed and stuff. I think it's right up there. You missed it. It is up there. You have to turn around. There it is. It's right there, literally in that bubble. And there you go. And that's literally it, the first level. Yeah, really short.
We thought that was well long.
Yeah, I'm surprised it felt that long. That's what it felt that long when I was doing Big Story. Also, here's another character who somehow has a flashback. How can a robot have a flashback?
Fuck knows. The Flicky had a flashback.
I guess. That's the only explanation. It's like
even though it's a primitive little animal.
It's reaching to the Flicky inside, and it's giving in it. Oh yeah, I like this line with E102 Gamma. But yeah, somehow the little floating orange ball gives the robot the flashback, scanning the location, trying to figure out where he is.
No data found. Location unknown. This presents a problem.
This presents a problem. I like that line. It's just so subtle, but I just like it. And if I can not spit on my own computer, you don't see that, but yes, I was spitting on my damn computer.
It'd be a bit strange if I did see it. Got a camera in your
Sorry,
ass.
lifelike VR, virtual reality. That's the thing I need to get in the conversation for. We'll talk about it in a minute, but thank you to shout out to Footloose 2005 who actually told me about this, but we'll get to that in a bit. And it's the chows. Again, I feel like it's like, meh, why? It's just like Big. It's like Big doesn't really do anything, like in terms of story. It doesn't really affect the story. But you give him like a flashback. I mean, I would even go to say, okay, if you want to give Amy a flashback, at least she has a bit more, you know, a bit more relevance, I suppose. Sonic makes sense. I mean, he's the Chaos Emerald dude. Knuckles, of course, he's, you know, the last Echidna, so it makes sense. Tails, I guess, because he's kind of with them as well, and he's kind of smart, so he can figure this stuff out. Big, who just wants his froggy. A robot. I like the fact that she's all like, "Oh, hello," and just talking to a robot like it's normal.
I know, like it's
so it's fine, you know. It's okay.
Perfectly normal situation.
Then again, if it was a true flashback, she wouldn't even see him because he's not meant to be there.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
Yeah,
but,
that's just supposed to be visions.
She's not. Yeah, it's meant to be a flashback to the past, but he wouldn't obviously be there. But teleportation, I suppose. And she goes deep into this. Like, she's spouting this information to a robot. I'm like, at least give him like a not a very important role. But instead, you spout all this information to a robot, and he probably doesn't know nothing about it. Why don't you tell it to Sonic or something? or Knuckles? It make more sense, but no. Calm down, guys. Calm down. Oh, there's our brothers. Our brothers in arms. They all have these different coloured frogs. I like that red one there. Pink one.
Ah, dummies, 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 dummies!
Best insult ever.
None of you got the right one. We must find the frog with Chaos's tail. That same frog has also swallowed a Chaos Emerald. Huh? Ah, there it is, right there. I'm proud of you, Gamma.
Best robot ever.
I knew you'd be of use to me. All you
He's literally like, "Ooh."
Oh, the animations in this game are hilarious. Especially like the robots, the way they jig and stuff. No, my friends, they're being taken away.
New assignment. This one's easy. Go to the room through that.
Oh, this is where we have to go to Amy. So yeah, this is really short. We're already up to the point where we'll have to fight Sonic.
Yeah.
That's how short this game, the story is. So it might even have time to do the final story, maybe, possibly, because that's not very long. But oh, the little swirly platform. Oh yeah, this is a cutscene. So.
Is this the one?
Which one though? Is this the one? Yes, all of them. All of them. Whoop. We'll go in this one. Yes, Gabba, you are correct. Now, you might not think much of this, right? But you gotta think of it like... Think of it like it's this... Like, this is like you... This is... Well, this is not human, but think of it like you and... your friends being experimented on or something. This is pretty much what this is like. Like, Gamma is seeing a fellow robot who's meant to be like his brother just kind of like being dismantled and and being repaired. And you probably think, oh no, this is like robot horror. Really, this is horror for robot. It's like, Beta, what is this? What's going on? Like, it's not dark for us, but it's a pretty dark thing for Gamma
Little
here.
robot.
Yeah. Look, like, even you have to think about it. He's got nothing else to say. He's like, what did I just see? Like, this is robot hell for him. This is the wrong room. You
Don't
think?
say.
Oh, bless Gamma. Now you got control. I think
this
it's
one?
that one, I think, yeah. Yep, because that's where the hammer game was.
I want to play the game. I want to play the game.
But you don't have a
I
hammer.
want to play the game. I can jump on them. No, that's not fair. I want to play the game.
I do like E102 Gamma's theme as well. It's very cool. Soundtrack in this game is just top notch anyway. Oh yeah, it's one of the Chow eggs, by the way. We haven't really gone to the Chow garden, but yeah, there's one there that because there are actually Chow eggs randomly all about the level and like the game and stuff. But I obviously I never really bothered with this with Chow garden because again, this one isn't even that good. So you know, we'll probably show off the Adventure 2 when we eventually get to it, because that's actually, you know, got a good foundation, but not this one. It's kind of weird seeing like kind of weird dotted textures on Amy's clothes, because it's normally just shiny, but that's like what the Dreamcast has kind of added textures to everything. You can't really notice it too much, to be honest, on E102, but you can definitely notice it on like the other characters in that. And then again, this is like literally the same cutscene, but like from E102 Gamba's perspective. So you know, that looks slightly changed, but it's essentially the same thing. The jig does not compute.
Does not compute.
I feel sorry for you. Eggman failed to give you feelings. Wait a minute, Birdie.
And that's actually one of the flickies as well. The little 2D wings that it has.
Get going.
Huh?
Kind of have to free it first though. There you go.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, get going, and just like, what, just run into the bar.
Just runs into
Well,
the
to
bar.
be honest, those bars are so big of a gap between us, she could probably just squeeze through it.
She might.
She's tiny enough.
Well, the bird can clearly fly
Yeah.
through it.
It's like, what the hell? Just squeeze through, love. You're not that fat.
I don't know, her dress is kind of pointy and sticking out. There's a she can squish her dress in.
You're not like those other robots, huh? You truly are a good person inside, aren't you? I guess we can be friends then. Take care, okay?
So, I was streaming Sonic Heroes a couple of days ago, and